In this video, we are going to create an expert advisor that utilizes the iFRAMA indicator for trading decisions. Let's see how we can do that. We start Metaeditor by clicking a little icon or pressing F4. The code begins with the inclusion of the trade class from the standard library. This class provides simplified trading methods such as PositionOpen and PositionModify, which streamline the process of executing trades. Following this, we instantiate a CTrade object named Trade with default parameters. This object will manage all trade operations, including position management. Next, we define our strategy configuration parameters. These parameters are adjustable in the Expert Advisor properties. The Lookback Bars parameter is set to 50, which indicates the historical range for highs and lows, allowing us to analyze between 1 and 1,000 candles. The min candles back parameter is set to 5, which specifies the minimum age for a valid high or low, ensuring that we only consider recent data. The trailing offset parameter is set to 10.0, which provides a safety margin for the trailing stop-in points with a range from 1 to 20. We then declare global variables and handles to store the state between ticks and indicator data. The FRAMA handle variable will hold the iFRAMA indicator handle, while upper fractals and lower fractals arrays will store the upper and lower fractal values, respectively. The price data array is designated for storing OHLC price data. The expert initialization function, onInit, is executed once at the start of the expert advisor for indicator setup. Inside this function, we create the iFRAMA indicator handle using the iFRAMA function, specifying the symbol, time period, and other parameters. We also configure the arrays as time series using the arraySetASeries function, which allows us to access the most recent data first. Moving on, we have the position opening functions, which are responsible for executing market orders with a specified lot size. The open by position function retrieves the current ask price for precise order execution. It then uses the PositionOpen method from the CTrade class to execute a buy order. The parameters for this method include the financial instrument, order type, volume, entry price, initial stop loss, take profit, and a comment. In this case, we are opening a buy position with a size of 0.10 lots, which translates to 10 micro lots. The initial stop loss and take profit are disabled by setting them to 0. Similarly, the open sell position function retrieves the current bid price and executes a sell order using the same PositionOpen method. Again, we specify the financial instrument, order type, volume, entry price, initial stop loss, take profit, and a comment. This function also opens a sell position with a size of 0.10 lots. The main price update function, onTick, is executed on every tick and contains the core strategy logic. In this function, we first retrieve historical price data for analysis using the copy rates function. This function takes the symbol, time period, starting index, number of candles to copy, and the array to store the data. We also load iFRAMA values from the indicator buffers using the copy buffer function. Next, we check the status of open positions. We initialize a Boolean variable as open position to false and an enum position type variable current position type to position type buy. We then loop through all open positions in reverse order to find relevant ones. For each position, we get the unique ticket number and check if the position belongs to the current symbol. If it does, we mark that we found an open position and store the type of the current position before exiting the loop. Now we move on to trend detection and position management. The buy condition is triggered when the iFRAMA value crosses above a threshold. If we do not have an open position, we call the open by position function to open a new buy position. If we already have a buy position, we find the lowest low in the lookback period using the iLowest function. We check if this lowest low is within the minimum candles back and if the current close price is greater than the last low. If these conditions are met, we calculate a new stop level for the trailing stop and call the process trailing stop function. The sell condition is the opposite. It is triggered when the iFRAMA value crosses below a threshold. If we do not have an open position, we call the open sell position function to open a new sell position. If we already have a sell position, we find the highest high in the lookback period using the iHighest function. We check if this highest high is within the minimum candle's back and if the current close price is less than the last high. If these conditions are satisfied, we calculate a new stop level for the trailing stop and call the process trailing stop function. The process trailing stop function is responsible for updating the stop loss for both buy and sell positions. We iterate through all open positions in reverse order for safe modifications. For each position, we select it via its ticket number and check if it matches the specified position type and belongs to the current chart symbol. We then retrieve the current stop loss value and update it based on the position type. For a buy position, we check if the new stop level is higher than the current stop or if there is no existing stop loss. For a sell position, we check if the new stop level is lower than the current stop or if there is no existing stop loss. If the conditions are met, we modify the position using the PositionModify method from the CTrade class. Finally, we press F7 to compile the code. If this was too fast for you or if you don't understand what all the code is doing, you may want to check out the premium course on our website or watch one of the basic videos first. Once the code is compiled successfully, we go back to Metaeditor by pressing F4 or clicking on the icon. Back in Metaeditor, we press Ctrl and R to start the strategy tester. We pick the expert advisor that we have just created, enable the visual mode, and start a strategy test. We should see the expert advisor on the chart. If you are already a premium course member and have an idea for a video like this one, you can send us an email. In summary, we have learned how to create an expert advisor that utilizes the iFRAMA indicator for trading decisions. We have coded this expert advisor using a few lines of MQL code. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.